How to transfer money in mobile banking. Check out the timestamps in the description to jump ahead to the parts of the video that are most helpful for you. Before we jump into the walkthrough, let's discuss the different types of transfers that you can do within our digital experience. Internal account refers to an FCCU account suffix, both share accounts and loan accounts, that you are listed on as a primary or joint account owner or authorized signer. Generally, these transfers will be posted immediately to your account. External account refers to an account that you have at another financial institution. To transfer to and from an external account, you will first need to set it up, which we will walk through in this video. The account verification process will take about 1 to 3 business days because it involves verifying 2 microdeposits posted to your other bank account. Additionally, transfers sent to and from an external account may take about 1 to 3 business days. Contact refers to any person, regardless of if they are an FCCU member, who you may want to transfer money to via email or text. To transfer to a contact, you will first need to set it up, which we will walk through in this video. The contact setup process can be pretty quick if your contact person is responsive. Additionally, transfers sent to a contact may take about 1 to 3 business days. Next, let's discuss how to transfer money. From the FCCU mobile banking dashboard, tap the green plus button at the bottom of the screen. Tap the transfer money button. Select the account you want the transfer to be sent from. The internal account tab is open by default. Tap the external account tab. Once we set up an external account later in the video, we will be able to choose that account to transfer money from here. But for now, tap the internal account tab, choose an account and tap it. Next, select the account you want the money to be transferred to. The internal account tab is open by default. Tap the external account tab. Once we set up an external account later in the video, we will be able to choose that account to transfer money to here. Tap the contact tab. Once we set up a contact later in the video, we will be able to choose that account to transfer money to here. But for now, tap the internal account tab, choose an account and tap it. In the amount field, type in the amount of your transfer. Tap the continue button. In the date of transfer field, we can decide if we want the transfer to happen right now or be scheduled for later. This field will default to today's date. If we want to schedule a transfer for a future date, tap the field and choose a date. Tap the frequency drop-down menu and choose if you want this to be a one-time or recurring transfer. This drop-down menu will default to no repeat, which will make it a one-time transfer. If a frequency other than no repeat is selected, you'll have the option to choose an end date for when that recurring transfer will end. You can also leave the end date field blank for the transfer to recur indefinitely. To set an end date, tap the field and choose a date. Review the details of your transfer. Here, we've got a $10 transfer from the checking account to the primary savings account starting on January 1st, 2022, and recurring monthly until December 31st, 2022. If everything looks good, tap the confirm button. Okay, but let's say that you change your mind and you want to adjust something about the transfer we just scheduled. Let's walk through how to edit a scheduled and/or recurring transfer. From the FCCU mobile banking dashboard, tap the My Finance menu option on the navigation menu. Tap the Scheduled tab. Locate the transfer you'd like to edit and tap it. Tap the Edit button. Here, we can edit every aspect of this transfer, including the transfer from account, transfer to account, amount, date, frequency, and end date. We can also delete the transfer here as well. Let's say that we no longer want this to be a recurring transfer. In fact, we want to make a one-time transfer that occurs today. To make this a one-time transfer, tap the frequency drop-down menu and select no repeat. Doing so will gray out the end date field. To make this transfer occur today, tap the date of transfer field, choose today's date, and tap the OK button. If everything looks good, tap the Save Changes button. Next, let's discuss how to set up an external account. Remember, an external account is an account that you have at another financial institution. From the FCCU mobile banking dashboard, tap the My Finance menu option on the navigation menu. Tap the Recipients button. The External Accounts tab is open by default. Tap the Add External Account button. Choose if you want to be able to deposit and withdraw money from this external account, or only deposit to this external account. In the Account Nickname field, type in a name that will help you distinguish this account from others. In the Routing Number and Account Number fields, type in the account information on your account at the other financial institution. In the Account Type drop-down menu, select the account type for the account number you just typed in above. Review the details carefully. If everything looks good, tap the Save External Account button. Be sure to read this pop-up message carefully. We will verify your ownership of this account by depositing 2 small amounts into it within 3 business days. Once you receive these deposits, return to your external account list and enter the deposit amounts to verify account ownership. Once you receive those small deposits, which could take up to 3 business days, come back to the recipient screen. Tap the account you'd like to confirm. Type in the amount of the 2 microdeposits in the Transaction 1 and Transaction 2 fields. Tap the Confirm Account button. Your external account is active and you can now use it. Next, let's discuss how to set up a contact. Remember, a contact is any person, regardless of if they are an FCCU member, who you want to transfer money to via email or text. From the FCCU mobile banking dashboard, tap the My Finance menu option on the navigation menu. Tap the Recipients button. The External Accounts tab is open by default. Tap the Contacts tab. Tap the Send Invite button. In the Name field, type in the name that will distinguish this contact from others. In the Email or Phone Number field, type in either the contact's email address or cell phone number. If everything looks good, tap the Send Invite button. Your contact will now receive an email or text invite. Once your contact accepts the invite, you'll be able to transfer money to them. Let's switch gears real quick and walk through what your contact will experience when they receive the invite text or email. If your contact needs help walking through this section, send them the link to this video and tell them to use the timestamps in the description to jump to this part. Your contact will either receive a text from 920-561-3357 or email from memberservices@fortcommunity.com. Click the link. Type in your first name, last name, bank name, and bank routing number in their respective fields. Click the Continue button. This next page may look slightly different if you entered the FCCU routing number. In that case, you'll be asked to enter a share/loan ID, which is a new 4-digit code assigned to each of your FCCU account suffixes. You can find this code on your dashboard on both online and mobile banking. This code is preceded by an S for share or L for loan. For example, my primary savings account code is S0000. In the Sub-Account Type drop-down menu, choose the option that reflects your account type. In the Member Account Number and Confirm Member Account Number fields, type in your account number. If everything looks good, click the Accept Invite button. You are now set up as a contact and ready to have money transferred to you. Be sure to check out the how-to video playlist linked in the description for more in-depth walkthrough videos on our new digital experience. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later.